All right. Final thoughts. Soon. What would you like to say to wrap this interview up?
I'd like to say peace to all the writers in LA and across the world. And I want to say what's up to everybody who writes. Keep the history thorough, man. Don't be lying and shit. Stop lying, man. You know, tell the truth, man. You get in where you fit in at. You don't, you can't just start somewhere. Say you start somewhere and don't have I don't have half the evidence that I'm supposed to have. I don't have half of it, man. You just see what people got, what I got online that people happen to take a picture of. I got stuff that I ain't even get a picture of. You know, it's just crazy.
Do you think you'll do something again?
Oh yeah. I still be doing pieces. I just did, but I don't be doing it illegal.
Yeah. Now, when we was writing in the '80s, it was actually a misdemeanor if you got arrested. It became a felony.
Later on,
later on,
because it got bad. Because it was, you see it now out there? They bombing everywhere, man. Niggas is tearing it down. Oh, I went through that China, Korea, all that over there, bombed up, man. I was like, wow,
All right.
But definitely that was it, man.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by.
And I appreciate you having me.
Definitely I want to go on the record as saying the top legendary writer in Los Angeles history, bar none, number one.
I appreciate it.
There's no doubt about it. It's not even a debate. In terms of when you started, the quality of your writing, and the amount of writing that you did do. I witnessed it. I saw it. And I'm honored and privileged to have met you back then, and to have witnessed you, do your thing.
No doubt, and I appreciate it.
Here we are, 30 years later?
30 more than 30,
more
35 years later.
And we're actually talking about it. Now, let me ask you real quick, did you ever think this stuff would ever become part of history?
Never, not in a million years. Not in a million years. That's why I'm so, I can say hostile, but what, because they taking away my childhood, not putting me in it, because that was my whole childhood. I didn't play sports. I didn't do video games. All I did was still paint and bomb. That's it.
Do you think race has anything to play in
this?
Oh
yeah, no question.
White
man.
writers are always getting
no question.
Okay, I know. Let's just touch on that.
Yeah.
What do you think race plays in this? Because if you was a white dude,
I would be famous.
You'd be super famous.
I'd be famous. They have me plastered all over the walls. Talking about the first graffiti writer in Los Angeles, so and so. But they want to debate me. They want to, what about this guy? What about, man? Come on, man. There wasn't no writers, man. Cut it out. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. You can see it's blatant racism because they don't want to hear a black man was the first dude bombing in LA. They want to hear the cozy story about some dude, with some phony history. You know what I mean? They don't want to hear the truth. They don't, and maybe it would be more black writers if they believed that a black man was, they don't even believe. You know what I'm saying? Their minds is so, they too up West Coast artists, MSK and all these other dudes. Come on.
Well, what if we talk to people that came after you that were black, like Create?
Yeah, Create.
Or the brother you was with yesterday, Mark 7.
See, but Mark 7, yeah, he good. But I could tell Create 1,000 times my story. He ain't gonna believe it. You know what I'm saying? He's the type, I don't think he'd believe it because if he did believe it, he would say it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm arguing something about something, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Why nobody ever say, yo, man, that brother was doing it before, you was even thinking about it. You know what I mean? They prefer, put it this way. I love Create with all my heart. That's my boy, you know what I'm saying? If you quiet about it, you complacent with it. You know what I'm saying? If you see that it's bullshit they talking about and you don't say nothing, then you part of the problem too. And then you wonder why ain't no black writers because ain't nobody saying nothing. Maybe if they said the first black writer the first writer in LA was a black dude. And he was nicest for years. in the town.
And I think for LA, we got to be specific to hip hop graffiti.
Yeah, and gangster graffiti.
Because Mexicans had some sort of writing. There was a dude named
Cholo.
Chaz. Was it Chaz?
Yeah.
He was doing this different kind of writing.
That's no way, no graffiti.
Yeah, that's not hip-hop graffiti.
That's gangster writing, or so-called. But that's cholo writing.
Yeah, we'll say cholo writing.
Cholo
yeah,
writing.
He was doing some
that
cholo
ain't
writing.
That ain't nothing I'm talking about. You ain't never seen
Do people try to use that type of writing to supersede
Exactly.
your history?
Exactly. Yeah. They say that graffiti in LA started and I ain't hear about. I even asked somebody from LA, I ain't gonna say his name in case he don't want his information coming out, but he even said he didn't know about Chaz until the 90s. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like they don't know about me. He was there, but he wasn't putting in that work, like, you know what I'm saying, like we was. He wasn't bombing, he wasn't racking no paint. He had a paintbrush, he had a stencil, he had a, you know what I'm saying? That's like saying the caveman writing was the first graffiti. You got people like that. They say, I'm talking about graffiti, New York style, hip hop style is a certain time when just like gangbanging in LA, in New York. Why all the terms of graffiti is getting up, layups, yards, bombing, these are all New York terms. You know what I'm saying? Why would it be New York terms if it didn't come from there? And just like the gangbanging in New York. Bloods, Crips, little homie, big homie, OG, you know what I'm saying? Those are all LA terms.
Now, are there people, I don't know if you want to mention names, but are there specific people that have blocked knowledge of your history?
No question, question.
Do you want to say names, or is that something?
Shit, any nigga who get in front of a camera and they want to put their history on, they got to block me in order to start from them. Because it was before them, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not dead. I never went to prison a day in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get stabbed up in no prison. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
All right. Well, I appreciate you sitting down.
No doubt.
Hopefully we set the record straight with this interview.
Yeah. And peace to all the LA riders and riders across the world and create you, my nigga, man. Don't be like that, man. Don't be like that.
All right. Much love.
All right. Word is born.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description. And thanks for watching StreetTV.net.